So I recorded this whole video and it did not have any sound. So I'm going to record it again and try to remember everything that I said before. So it is the summer before starting pharmacy school and you're super excited. First thing I'll say is congratulations if you have been accepted and you're about to start school. You handed in your deposit and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be a pharmacy student, like woo. And for those of you who are still waiting, it's okay. At this point last year, I still did not receive my acceptance letter. So there's still hope. So, don't freak out. Just trust God. You're gonna be fine. So the first thing that I will say is get some rest, please. Like, if you have the time, sleep, binge watch Netflix, Hulu, do all of that, because you cannot do that in pharmacy school. You can still have your downtime and your free time, don't worry, but it's just not gonna be as readily available. You're gonna have to really put that time in there. So take this time to sleep, get some rest, because you're gonna have this whole summer to do that. So please get some rest. Okay, so the second thing I'll say is spend time with your friends and family, because you're not going to have all that time to do that. You're probably going to not see them again until Thanksgiving, and Thanksgiving is only a couple days, and then next long break will be Christmas break, and then after that will be summer break. So definitely spend time with friends and family, get those moments together, have a great time, turn all the way up, just have that time, because you're not going to be able to have that in pharmacy school. Don't get me wrong, you still are going to have that time to be able to, have your free time, do what it is to, relax your mind. That is very important. But I'm just saying, the summer before, or just before starting, if you have a break, take that break. Breaks are very important, and that's why they give us these breaks, so that way we can spend our time with friends and family. So before starting pharmacy school, don't get all too crazy to try to figure out everything about your life. Relax and get some rest. Alright, so some other stuff that I would recommend. Check out your school's policy about transferring credits. If you can transfer credits from other schools, do it. I transferred in biochemistry from my undergrad, and it was so helpful because fall semester that was one less class I had to worry about. So transfer those classes in and do it early, because I know some students waited until second semester to transfer classes, and the school was like, no, we only do that when you start school. So if your school is able to take in transfer credits, do it. Check it out. Check out their list. See their policies. Figure it out. And if they are and you don't have the classes, take the classes if you are able to. If you live in close proximity to your school, take the class there. That's even better. If you're not and they allow it from four-year schools or community college, check it out. You never know. They might be able to transfer it over, but talk to your advisor. Call the registrar's office. Call somebody and see if it's okay, because you don't want to spend the money and the time to take a class and then they're like, oh wait, no, we can't transfer it. So make sure it is transferable, and if you have the time, take that class. That's one less thing you have to worry about, and it's the summertime, so you have the time. If you have the time, you can do that. I would definitely recommend taking the class or transferring over those classes. Check out the policy of your school. They should definitely be able to help you out if you call them and ask them those questions. The next thing, if you're calling the school, call the financial aid office. Get all of that figured out. I know at my school I had applied late, so I had gotten in late, so there weren't really much scholarships or anything that they could give. But she did tell me, she was like, oh, fill out the profile, and we constantly check it and give out money to students. I can't really say much about financial aid or scholarship stuff. I took out loans, so Sally Mae and I are homies. If you have questions about that, sure, I can help you out. I'm sure we're not going to be as close of friends when I graduate, and she's like, so where's my money? But I can't really answer too many questions about scholarships and all that stuff, because I didn't take out any. So for those of you who have questions about that, I'm sorry. Yeah. The next thing that I'll say is get organized. If you are not an organized person, if you were never an organized person, if you made it through undergrad being unorganized, you need to change that right now. Close your computer, go get organized now. The reason why I stress this is because organization is so crucial in pharmacy school. It's so crucial. I wish I had known how crucial it was before starting. But what I mean is, I had a planner, a calendar, a desk calendar, my phone calendar. Everything was connected, because Everything comes at you so fast in school. Assignments, exams. Oh, by the way, write this and do this. It comes so fast and it's so random. Like, if you do not write it down, you can miss things. And that happened to me. Fall semester, I just totally missed an assignment. Just totally missed it. It was in Blackboard. Didn't see it. Didn't get the notification. Didn't check it. And missed the assignment. Got a full 0 on it. Like, 0. Teacher had no remorse. She was just like, sorry, I put it on Blackboard, so get organized, because then that way you don't miss stuff like that, and you can see it ahead of time. It's like, oh yeah, I have that assignment that's due. Let me make sure I get that done. So I would recommend having a calendar. I like to have like a big calendar. Oh, it's right here. I can show you guys. So I had like this nice big calendar, so you are able to see everything. I like to see it out. I also had a planner. That was helpful because, like, I would look through and like, oh yeah, I need to do this. I also like had my phone calendar, and I would put stuff in there too, like especially like for meetings or events going on. Like, what's beautiful with like the iPhone, it like connects to your email, so like your iPhone would say like, oh, like you want to add this to your calendar, and I'll be like, oh yes, I do, like when I had a tutoring session or something. So organization is very important. I bought all my stuff at Target. You can get the calendars there, you can get the planners there with your phone. I'm sure with the Android you can connect your calendars to your email, and with the iPhone you definitely can do it, because that's what I have. So get organized. Try practicing organization even now, writing stuff down in a place where you can find it, not just on a piece of paper and then it'll get lost. So another thing that I recommend is get a job in pharmacy, whether that is working at CVS as a pharmacy tech or at your local pharmacy. If you can get a job at the hospital, even better. I would definitely recommend it, because it will help you to get exposed to a lot of things pharmacy, and you can see the difference with students who have worked in pharmacy school and students who have not. Like, I only worked in 6 months before starting pharmacy school, like at CVS, so it was helpful a little bit. I'm sure if I would have stayed, it would have been even more helpful, because like it would have gave me more exposure to like the common prescriptions, over-the-counter drugs, the laws for your state. Like, it's really helpful. Like, it was helpful, and I was only there for 6 months, so I could just imagine how much more helpful it would have been had I stayed longer. So if you can get a job working at a pharmacy this summer, that's amazing, and you should do it if you have that opportunity. But do not overextend yourself if you are doing a whole bunch of other things, especially if you're taking a class or something and you feel like that's too much. But if you do have the time, I would definitely recommend getting a job in pharmacy, because that will really help you to get some exposure, experience, and you can put on your resume and you can get some pocket money. So I would definitely recommend doing that. In terms of keeping that job throughout school, that's up to you. I didn't work my first year of pharmacy school because I didn't want to, I didn't want to be distracted by anything. I just wanted to see how the course load was before, taking on too many things. I did work as a proctor, but that was very like random. Like, it was like I did it like 1 to 2 times. So so that's my recommendation. Last thing that I will say is, I know for my skills lab we had to dress professionally. So if you do not own professional clothes, go out and buy you some professional clothes. Guys, you have to wear ties in your lab. At least at my school. Your school could be different, but check out the policies up. And even it's important to just have at some point when you have a career fair or interview or something, it's important to have a tie at least. And ladies, a dress or slacks, nice tops, blazer, because it's important to have these things in case you have a presentation. You'll have this in your class. I know at my school we had lab every week and we had to dress professionally in lab, because they're trying to teach you professionalism even now. So if you do not have any professional clothes, I definitely recommend buying some, getting yourself ready for that, because that's going to be something that you have to do. And they might not even tell you. Like, I didn't realize this until like I read the syllabus, but I, was prepared and I bought some clothes, so I'm telling you now. So before starting school, make sure you have some clothes in your closet that are professional, because that's something that they will require of you at some point, possibly at school. I know some schools you have to wear professional clothes every single day. That's not my school. It's only when we go to lab we have to dress professionally. Yeah, like I said, that's really all I have to share in terms of what to do before starting pharmacy school, like what to do the summer before starting pharmacy school. If you have any specific questions, you can definitely reach out to me. You can email me at behismasterpiece@gmail.com, or you can comment below and I will get back to you as soon as possible. That's pretty much it. I hope this video was helpful. Stay cool this summer because it is hot. Um, but I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, be his masterpiece. Bye everyone.